Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon, my people. Good afternoon, my people. We are the Israelites. Call on Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. All praises go to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash, the great Ali Shaitan of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, and of the spirits of heaven and earth. Also, giving much love to his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become my father's royal right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation, and the only one that plead his blood over Israel, the only nation, granted for our salvation. Shalom, shalom, amen, shalom. Shout out to Great Millstone, double honors to those brothers. You know what I'm saying? They work around the clock to give us the wisdom and knowledge and understanding, not only to get us to go back to Yahweh, the Almighty, but to prepare us for these dark times ahead. And, you know, they give us whatever we need. They break down the words, you know what I'm saying, correctly. They give us the history, the origin, you know what I'm saying. They tell us the truth, and there is no guile found in them. There's no lie in them. You know what I'm saying? Those are the virgins that are never been touched or never been defiled, you know what I'm saying, by any other religion, by any other doctrine. And they tell you the truth, and they don't sugarcoat it. So shalom to the Great Millstone, you know what I'm saying, for giving me this wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Shout out to the Akim, the brothers that's in the Word. You know what I'm saying? You may not be from Great Millstone, but you go to the highways and byways, and you do the work at home, and you listen to Great Millstone and learn from them and no other camp, because that's all I listen to. And you know, you get your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from them, and y'all brothers, y'all do the best y'all can to show you how about Shem Yahushai, that you love them. You know, shalom to the Akim, much love to you brothers. You know what I'm saying? So much love to the sisters. You know, shout out to the Aqua, the beautiful women that's in the Word. You beautiful, virtuous women that are clean. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying, that y'all in order. And it might not be a lot of y'all beautiful, virtuous women that are like that, but for you guys that are, you know, shalom, much love. Whether you got a man or not, you still fear the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, and you listen and you learn in silence. So much love to you women out there that are doing that, because not a lot of women are doing that, and not a lot of women are in order. So coming back at you with another video, you know what I'm saying, to the young brothers part 2. You know what I'm saying, my young brothers that's out there. You know, you find yourself about to make a bad decision. You find yourself out here deep in, so supposedly playing in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Or you kicking it with the wrong crowd. You know, this is for you, you know, to drop some wisdom and knowledge and understanding on you, you know, and for you to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai and make and do the right decision. It doesn't matter how square you look. It doesn't matter how soft you may seem to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High said, do not be dismayed by these people. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll be, or something to that effect. I forgot. It says, do not be dismayed by these people. I forgot, but I'm not going to chop it up. But, you know, don't be afraid of these people, like Yahweh Shem Yahushai said. When you need to make the right decision, when you got to do something right, you make that decision on your own. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do. And, you know, y'all some young men out there, you know what I'm saying, in this world, you know, so you got to be able to become self-aware, you know, and find your place, as they would say. So, you know, my place is with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and inevitably that's where you should you know, gravitate, you know what I'm saying, to Yahweh Shem Yahushai and to the Bible, you know what I'm saying. And once you find your place, once you find yourself and you know who you are, you know what I'm saying, you build off that, you know, and you grow off that, and you become a man like that in a better way, with a better structure and more stronger, and with a more sounder mind, stronger spirit. You know what I'm saying? Your body start to change. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is establishing order. You know what I'm saying, in you, because a lot of us brothers, before we came into the truth, we didn't have no order. You know, some of us crash landed into the truth and didn't have no order. We have the zeal of the Lord, but not according to knowledge. So, and forgive me, you know, I know I'm supposed to be wearing my tunic, but a long time ago, it got stolen. You know what I'm saying? Some bums had broken into my car, and they had stole my tunic, you know what I'm saying, and they stole my stuff, you know, from me, you know. But I'm gonna just make me one, you know what I'm saying. And I left my French scarf at home, you know, just jumping into this, you know what I'm saying. And you know, just going off on that, You know, I'm also, I ain't gonna lie. I don't went. I was going off on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going off a little bit. You know what I'm saying, with the beard part and all that. You're supposed to have a full beard. You know, but you know, for brothers like me, you know, especially brothers like me that got ambition. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, got that fire in their heart to strive to change. That's what I'm doing. I'm striving to change, and I'm growing, and I'm learning from my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High is allowing me to slowly graduate. You see, you know, at least having some common sense in keeping, you know, the beard, you know what I'm saying, but only to a degree, you know, and I'm not supposed to be doing that, but I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying, and I'm still, you know, striving to get those things down packed. Now, the prophets wouldn't even allow me to do what I do, you know what I'm saying, but it's hard to join up with them, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, the lifestyle that I live and how I live, you know, it's not easy, you know. So like they said, just because you're not from Great Millstone or you can't get into Great Millstone, that don't mean that, you know, you can't go out there and go do the work. You can't go out there and go do the, you know, put out the word out there to the best of your abilities. That way, when things do happen, that way, when it's time for the Most High to judge you here on earth, you know what I'm saying, you know, you won't be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? The Most High find you acquitted, you know, and have mercy upon you. You know what I'm saying? And leave you to live, you know, because that's what I hope for. That's what I strive for. I know that I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I know that, you know, I can do more, you know, and that's what I've been trying to do, you know, and I've been going through stuff and battling demons and all kind of spirits, you know, so, you know, but I know that, you know, I love Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And one thing I am going to keep is my bargain with him. You know what I'm saying? That whatever he gave me, I give back in love, worshiping, and faith. You know what I'm saying? To always put Yahweh Shem Yahushai first. You know what I'm saying? I go to Yahweh for advice. You know what I'm saying? Not no man, not no just any nigga. You know what I'm saying? That I'm coming to. Some of you brothers, you young brothers, are very vulnerable to that. You know what I'm saying? You guys, I'm about to go to Proverbs and continue, but I just wanted to get this out. Sorry if I'm like low-key ranting, but like a lot of you brothers are vulnerable. You know what I'm saying, to that. You guys are, you know what I'm saying, not becoming rocks. You guys are like soft, you know what I'm saying, soft like sand. But the Most High say, no, you build your house on that rock. A lot of you brothers have those weaknesses, and it'll be like woman tendencies, you know, like and it's not out of disrespect that I say this, you know what I'm saying. It's not when you not knowing and not aware that you're doing stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. You know, it's you know, it's not disrespectful to say that, you know, because a lot of us brothers was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you would be triggered off what you see and off what you hear. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you probably ain't got no girl, you know, and you see a man with a girl, you know what I'm saying? And they chopping it up, they talking, they having all this fun, you know what I'm saying? And it entices you to go out and go seek that. You know, you could watch a movie, you know, some stupid love story that actually inspires you to go and get you a girl to not want to be by yourself for a fucking second. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's woman tendencies. You know what I'm saying? The number one thing that Yahweh is teaching me right now is to teach me that he is everything. You know what I'm saying? He is everything. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is my everything. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is my world. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is everything that I need. I don't need nothing else. And that's exactly what the Lord had established in you, that you don't need nothing else. Everything else needs you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to reverse those factors, have that wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and that secret to know that the Most High put you here as to be the lower gods of this earth. No, the earth don't make you. You make the earth. You make the universe. You make this all go around through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Lord, to give you that mentality, give you that backbone. You know what I'm saying? Give you that, you know, that stability that you need, you know what I'm saying, to be a man. So, you know, when the Most High, like I said, like some of you guys is sympathetic. Hold on, before I get to the next point. You know, some of y'all are sympathetic. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all is in y'all feelings. You know what I'm saying? You got it to and fro, like when you by yourself and you ain't got no homies and you ain't got no friends, and you constantly want to go out and go meet people. You constantly going out to parties whenever you can. You going to go kick it with strangers and try to graft in with them. You know what I'm saying? That right there is a sympathetic, and it's a crutch. You know, sometimes the Most High, like, you'll get mad at God for removing the stuff that you think that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the trickery of the mind. You know? That's the downplay of the mind. Or, you know, everybody smoking and you ain't got no weed for that day. You know what I'm saying? And you, man, you know, and you want to go smoke and kick with everybody else, and you do so. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that the Most High is pulling you away for a reason, you know? And when Yahweh see potential in you, he works on that. You know what I'm saying? And you might not like it in the beginning because, you know, we all wasn't perfect. We didn't like it at the beginning. You know, I respected it. But when it came down to the rules, I didn't like the rules. I wanted to go around it, you know what I'm saying, and do what I wanted to do. But the Most High also put that order in my spirit to not do that, to, you know, to do it the right way, do it the way Yahweh wants me to do it. And not only that, you know what I'm saying, I'm more healthier, I'm more better, you know what I'm saying, I'm more wiser, I'm growing, you know what I'm saying, I'm realizing that everything is materialistic around me, you know what I'm saying, the only thing that is real is the Lord, you know what I'm saying, call on Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the name of Yahushai. The only thing that's real, you know what I'm saying, is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, my relationship with him and how I grow with him, you know what I'm saying, reading this Bible, learning off of it, you know, getting this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding structure within me. And it's allowing me to live a lighter and better life. You know, now when you get to stages, you know what I'm saying, the Most High put more on you. You know what I'm saying, to where you got different privileges. Okay, you got a girl. You know what I'm saying, you got like a friend or two. You know what I'm saying, even though you don't really need friends. You know, but you know, you got people there. You know, the Most High might put people that's in the Word that's like-minded like you around you. You know what I'm saying, and establish you on that level. You know, to where you know you don't feel like you're so alone. Because sometimes you in the Word, you can feel alone, but that's normal, you know? That's normal. If you're not with the camp, you know what I'm saying, Great Millstone, if you're not with them and you by yourself doing this, you can feel by yourself, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, overall, you got to know where you stand at, and knowing that, you know, you might seem like you by yourself, but in the spirit world, you got Yahweh Shem Yahushai governing on you with Yahweh Shai's authority and the angels around you, you know what I'm saying? And you're not rolling alone whether you realize it or not. So, you know, like I said to the young brother, you know, young brothers, y'all get y'all wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and get that discretion, you know, build yourself, you know what I'm saying, while you young, you know, because even when I was going off, I still had some sense, some type of sense. Even when I wasn't self-aware, I still had some type of sense. The difference between right and wrong, you know what I'm saying, as simple as that. What's wrong is what's right, you know what I'm saying, what to do and what not to do. So the Most High made you to be a good spirit. You should follow that. Don't corrupt yourself. Follow your nature. Don't go with everybody else, you know what I'm saying, and go with their style of living and go with their traits. Because that's how these young cats is out here getting killed. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is cutting them off, and the Most High don't have no sympathy, you know what I'm saying, to young cats that are sinning and that are doing wickedly. You know what I'm saying? They over there, just somebody, probably their car shut down or something. But yeah, the Most High don't have no sympathy. He'll kill you right along with the grown mans that's being wicked. You know what I'm saying? Living that kind of lifestyle. You know, constantly doing wickedness and evil and gangbanging, preying upon the weak, you know, destroying their own people. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of brothers that's like that, a lot of older wicked brothers, you know what I'm saying, that's godless, and they encourage you to think that being godless is okay. They encourage you to do the wrong thing because they done the wrong thing, and they feel like in they wicked mind they can't turn back. You know what I'm saying? They can't change their ways, so they like, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying? They claim the wickedness to be a way of life, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna get you killed. It's just shortening your life. It's not a way of life. It's just shortening your life. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you understand that, you gravitate from that. Even if you got to be by yourself, man. Sometimes Yahweh wants you by yourself to get close to you. You know, the Most High treat the sons of God like women. You know what I'm saying? So you know how you want a woman and you find a way to cut her off, and you know what I'm saying, you chop it up with her to get close to her, to, you know what I'm saying, say things that she'll notice, or make certain gestures and make certain signs that only she'll pay attention to, or you look a certain way that catch her eye. That's how, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is trying to get you, you know, in secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, not all, and sometimes he gets you in the open, you know, and do it, but, you know, in secret, most importantly, he gonna get your attention. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you to make that choice. You know, like, you know, I'm better off by myself. You know, I don't need these, you know what I'm saying, these niggas, you know what I'm saying, around me. Or, you know, I'm better off going to school. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of skipping school when I need these fundamentals to survive? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna say school is negative, you know, but it has its negative tendencies. Yeah, it do. You know, but overall, you know, making the right decisions is what's important. We're going to go to Proverbs and we're going to continue from there. I always love to go to Proverbs and, you know, get some them scriptures, you know what I'm saying, and knowing that, you know. Like I told you, don't wait till you in jail to go and don't wait till you in jail to finally read the Bible. No, pick that Bible up when you're not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Open the book when you ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? Read the book, you know what I'm saying, and get your wisdom and knowledge out of it. And you know, it's actually kind of fun, you know what I'm saying? Get your knowledge out of it, you know what I'm saying? You know, at least read the book twice, you know what I'm saying? That, like I tell them, read them, especially when you into the truth and you got the truth, you know what I'm saying? Read, you know, because a lot of brothers, you know, all of us brothers, you know what I'm saying, we renovate, you know, no, we re-innovate on the book, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm in the process of reading the book twice, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the second row, you know what I'm saying? But I know the truth now. So, you know, so when I read it, you know, it's helping me bring more and more structure into my life. Or you can listen to the prophets, you know what I'm saying? Them some brothers you can look up to. Like I said, the Most High don't care. If you feel like you a grown man and you know right from wrong and you're doing stuff in the eyes of the Lord that's not right, but you are aware that you are doing wrong and you doing wicked things that's not right, he'll kill you. Ain't no, but he was 14 years old and he had his whole life ahead of him. Oh, that was my baby. Why God take my baby? You know what I'm saying? And this nigga out there with these cats and they giving him Dracos and shit. You know what I'm saying? They giving him MAC-10s and other different kinds of weaponry to go and kill and destroy his own brothers. Talking about he didn't have no other way. This is how I eat. You know what I'm saying? Instead of learning from different other wicked brothers, because some of the wicked brothers got common sense and they'll tell you this ain't the kind of life that you want to live, to turn back, to go and do something different. You think it's all fun and games, but it's a saying, live fast and die young. You know what I'm saying? You living so fast, you're not paying attention that death is right down the highway. You on the highway to hell and it's not no signs of seeing you slowing down or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's not no signs and nobody can stop you. You ignoring everything until you either catch that bullet, you get beat to death, or you get thrown in jail. You know what I'm saying? You getting wrapped up, then you want to finally have second thoughts and then do some wicked shit like finally pray after everything is all said and done. And you done been condemned, or you know you done had them split second thoughts, your last thoughts before this guy done blown your head off. You know what I'm saying? No, you got to think about all that before you make the choices. You got to see the signs before it happened and be strong enough to say, nah, man, I'm cool off all that. You know what I'm saying? Give a different vibe towards niggas. You know what I'm saying? Make niggas see, okay, nah, he, you know, I don't care if they call it being square. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, nigga? I'd rather be square and alive than be hard as fuck and wicked as fuck and be dead. You're not going to have too much longer to live. And if you do live, you're going to be one fucked up ass individual. Because you decide to go on the ways of the world. You decide to go to be enticed by your brothers to have niggas that don't got no common sense direct you and tell you what you can and cannot do. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you being an individual mind and thinking for yourself and going to that Bible, you know what I'm saying? Because you seeing shit that's some spiritual shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain events and certain things that happen in a man's life, that should be spiritual. You should automatically off top when you see a brother taking his last, you happen to see a nigga taking his last breath, he done got shot in front of you. You know what I'm saying? The Most High do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You see a brothers jumping brothers. You know what I'm saying? Or it's your first time, you know what I'm saying, reading them slave books, reading slavery and shit. You know what I'm saying? That should be a trigger off top in your mind to question the shit around you. Like, okay, this is spiritual. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I want to know why these things are, you know? I want to know just what's happening, especially when you look inside yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know you black. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know you are brown skin. You know what I'm saying? You know that you are, per se, you know, the byword nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you living in a world and everything around you is, you're being oppressed by everything around you. You know what I'm saying? So you start looking at your origin. You got to go back to your ancestors and all that and look into that kind of shit. Look into that kind of shit and figure out why things are the way they are. What is going on and what is the right way? What is the wrong way? How do I know, you know what I'm saying, what I'm doing is right? When you read that Bible and you go to the right people and the Most High open up your mind, your body, and your spirit to Him, to Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? And you give the Lord a chance to step into your house and start cleaning up shop, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying, you start figuring out, then your eyes will be open and then you'll find out, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, the truth is, you know, it's sweet to know how special I am in the eyes of the Lord, but at the same time, it's bitter to see my people in such deep suffering. That shit deep, man. That shit deep, but I'd rather see than be blind. That's some real shit. How you want it, you know? It says, this is Psalms chapter 1, verse 11. It says, if they say, come with us, let us lie in wait to shed blood. Let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them alive like Sheol and hold like those who go down to the pit. It says, we shall find all kinds of precious possessions. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in your lot among us. It says, let us all have one purse. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Keep your foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. Okay? So the prophets long ago, like King Solomon said, ain't nothing new under the sun. Is there anything that is to be said, this is new? So when the prophets was on the scene back in those days, they were seeing what our people was going through. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that gang mentality. The prophets was documenting that. They would be out there preaching and shit, and they would see niggas, you know what I'm saying, however they may be in the ancient times, beating up and regulating on the block and shit. You know what I'm saying? Jumping each other, beating each other ass and shit. And they would be off on the highways and byways prophesying, and they would see this shit. Or they would be pressed, per se, you know what I'm saying, by their own people. Like, you can't be doing that on this block. This our shit. We understand where you're coming from, but we got gang activities over here, you know, so you're gonna have to get up out of this block and you're gonna have to get on with that truth. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to get on with that. You know, you can't be over here. This our shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they instead of them seeing you as a prophet of the Lord, they see you as some sort of infiltrator, some drug seller, some gang member, you know what I'm saying, that's infiltrating on their block. You know what I'm saying? Because you got niggas that's in the wickedness of the churches and all that, you know, you got pastors that's ex-gang members and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas that's going to church that's gang members and shit. You know what I'm saying? That use the church as a mirage. You know what I'm saying, per se. So these niggas being in their wickedness and being dumb, they'll easily get you misinterpreted. And that's exactly what the prophets were seeing in the ancient world. They were seeing this shit like, oh shit, look at this shit. Like definitely I'm gonna document this. This is one of the main, this is a crucial, I ain't gonna say the main thing, this is just a crucial element, you know what I'm saying, to what we see in our brothers is self-destruction, self-oppression, fear. You know, fear mongers among our own brothers. You know, they pressing our own brothers. They over there, you know what I'm saying, manipulating the younger generations, you know what I'm saying, these older cats that don't want to change, into doing wickedness and practicing it and making it an art form, making it a religion, making it something daily, making it the norm. You know what I'm saying? Knowing damn well that shit ain't cool. Damn well that shit is far from normal. But this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to be a young man and a young brother and have that wisdom, knowledge, and discretion. You know what I'm saying? Let me figure out why these things are. Let me get into this Bible. Let me, you know what I'm saying, pray for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because the Most High say, knock, you know, and I will answer. You know what I'm saying? Asking it shall be given. So if you want the truth, you're going to get the truth. It's going to come to you. It's going to find you in some type of way. Just like when I was in my deepest, darkest moment, the Most High had found me. You know what I'm saying? Well, it says, seek me and live. So I found the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, no, the Lord had been seeing me, but he put it on my spirit to go and find him. You know what I'm saying? And I found him in my deepest, darkest moment. It don't have to be in gangbanging for you to be in your darkest hour, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I almost was homeless. I was dealing with my family, and they was possessed by all kind of spirits. And me being spiritually in tuned already, but I left that spirituality, and when I returned back to that spirituality and I embraced it, You know what I'm saying? Some sense of spirituality wasn't right, but, you know, some sense of spirituality got me to go back to the Bible, got me to read, you know what I'm saying? And then I ended up finding Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I found him. You know what I'm saying? He came to me, and at the when I needed him the most, he came. You know what I'm saying? And he started opening my mind up. He started cleaning me out, per se. And I wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't perfect, but I didn't know how else to fight these wicked spirits. I didn't know how else to combat, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how else to stop myself. And the only one that can stop me is the Almighty, is the Most High Yahweh himself. He had to really sit me down, and it took years. It wasn't easy. I was always going up. I was smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? And trying to go out there and go preach, being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I was still going off, not realizing the high and holy days. You know what I'm saying? I was still, you know what I'm saying, being all discombobulated. I was dealing with all kind of other things. I was working myself halfway to death. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High, he had to clean me out, especially with that weed demon. You know what I'm saying? That shit was bad, man. That shit was bad, man. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that know me know. You know what I'm saying? I used to smoke weed like a motherfucker for years and years and years. It used to always be my thing. Whether it's for attention or whether it's for my own gain of addiction. You know what I'm saying? That was me, and it would take me to bad places. It would put me into bad environments. It had me dealing with bad people. You know what I'm saying? People that wasn't even good for me, that would prey upon me because of my size, that would prey upon me because of my mentality, how nice and generous I was being taken advantage of. You know, so the Most High had to harden me up. He started getting rid of all the shit that I didn't need, even the knowledges. You know what I'm saying? Different knowledges will fuck you up, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High start throwing all of that out, cleaning it up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, especially, like I said, you don't have to be in gangbanging to be in your darkest hour, but this precept is for the gangbangers. You know, it's for these brothers before they get into gangs. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get in, it is hard to get out. They be like, oh, we got to kill you if you want to get out of the gang. Like, stupid shit. So before you make that decision, and before you get knee deep in this shit, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially for you young cats that are easily manipulated. But just as you easily getting into this, you can easily get into something else. Let the Most High put that spirit on you to guide you. You might stumble, you might fall in the darkness, but when you find that light, you feel me? You're going to be able to see everything clearly. And that light is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If he deems you worthy to even put it on you. Because not a lot of brothers got the word. Not a lot of brothers got this truth. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of brothers is being built that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about when the Lord take you and he busts you down, he rebuilds you from scratch. And a new man come in. And when that new man come in, you got your mind right, you got your spirit right, you got your body right. And this is what's giving us our godlike status back and getting us reconnected back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the power, knowing who we are. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that we forgot, is who we are, man. We the Israelites. We the sons of God, man. Our ancestors died here, man. Some of our ancestors even died here with the truth. You know what I'm saying? This whole ground that we live on is built on our blood, and our ancestors, and even us is building this a society that's rejecting us, man. That could care less about us. That actually want us gone. You know what I'm saying? And the whole world as it is against us. They against our Father. They against his Son. They against the angels. They against us because they know that we the angels on the ground. You know what I'm saying? They going against the prophets. They encouraging people to go against the prophets, calling them wicked and demonizing them. When these brothers, you know what I'm saying? Some of these brothers, you know, is barely making it through their lives. They not under no conspiracy. Some of these prophets of the Great Millstone I'm talking about in particular, in general, them prophets, them brothers, you know what I'm saying? Them brothers, you know, and even brothers that be on their own. Some of them is real, some real warriors of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no guilt. They don't have no lie in them. You know. So, you know, for you to have that knowledge and that understanding, you know what I'm saying, and knowing the world around you, knowing that truth, you know what I'm saying, it'll build you up and make you better. And that's coming down the road, but you got to make the decision at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't want to be a part of this shit, man. Like, this shit just don't feel right, bro. Like, I'm only doing this because my friends are into it, or, you know what I'm saying, I feel comfortable kind of doing it at the same time, but at the same time, something telling me that ain't right. That's the Most High. That's that little voice inside you that you keep blotting out, or in the back of your conscience. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lord telling you you know this, what you're doing ain't right. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that you're doing is hurting you. Yahweh said, if you give your life to me, I can clean you up, man. I can make you better, You know what I'm saying? So, it's a long journey, but when you get that, and it make you feel so much better. It make you feel so much lighter. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather deal with me than dealing with everything else. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be with Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai than putting baggage on me and putting things on me because everybody else is doing it. Because people putting baggage on them not knowing that that's the style. Go have a baby, go have a family, go to college. You know what I'm saying? Graduate, get you a six-figure job. You know what I'm saying? And you're not knowing that they manipulating you to be like everybody else and to be condemned by the society. You know what I'm saying? Go get rich. You know what I'm saying? And rich, everybody know that being rich can make you fucking godless. You know what I'm saying? So don't go with this. Don't strive with everybody else, man. Don't do that shit. It says they lurk secretly. It says, but they lie in wait for their own blood. They lurk secretly for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. Because these niggas, our brothers and sisters nowadays is doing it the wrong way, man. Some of them is gangbanging and killing people to get what they want. Some of them is being house niggas and selling their souls to the white man. Or prostituting themselves to the white man. Becoming a white man bitch. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever he wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? And right now, the movement for the white man is to destroy us. That's the main thing he's trying to do, is to get rid of us. You know what I'm saying? And it's all kinds of different snares that's designed that way. Education is designed that way to destroy you and to rebuild your mind, to give you an institutional mindset. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you taking the structure and taking the basis, because some of that stuff is what you need to be able to navigate in the world, you take in everything else, even different religions. And that shit'll fuck your mind up. That shit will fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Institutionalize you, You got different snares like, you know what I'm saying, like money. You know what I'm saying? Different snares like the rap game, singing, R&B. Fucking boggle your ass up and make you emotional and have you out of your character. Wanting you desiring to be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be yourself. You want to be like these cats. You know what I'm saying? You want to be hard. You want to roll like that because nobody will mess with me type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be by yourself. You're always looking for attention like a woman, You're not being hard enough to stand on your own and going to go get multiple jobs to hold your shit down. You know what I'm saying? You're always smoking weed, so you fantasize about the things that you want to do instead of you getting up and going to go do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's all kinds of things that you got to be careful, man. And and to these people, it look like the easy way out when it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's both. It is and it's not at the same time. Because you striving to be further away from God. You know what I'm saying? And then you over there cutting out at the same time, and you like, oh fuck my people, oh fuck them, and this and that. I'm gonna go and do what I need to do to survive, especially for them. The niggas that's in the industry and niggas that's in acting and in the movies and all that. Everybody know that. Everybody know the house nigga tactic. It's a slave trade tactic. Everybody know the gang mentality is a slave trade tactic. That's exactly what it is. You're going to go out there and go take it instead of going to go get the job like the next man. You know what I'm saying? And doing what you can, you know what I'm saying, to stay stable and making your money and earning your daily bread. You know what I'm saying? Not being too much, not being too less, but just right in the middle. Perfect. A perfect balance. You know what I'm saying? But you defy all logic and you break all the laws of the Lord and you go against what he say. And you rather go and do some dumb shit that can get you put in jail for a long time in this oppressed society of ours. Because for some reason, they love putting away Jacob. They love putting away our brothers and sisters. They love locking them up. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, like, they want to keep us destroyed. They want to keep us fucked up. And it's a lot of brothers and sisters that like to have that shit so, man. That shit ain't right, man. You got to be able to think outside the box, Instead of living this reality, be the one that's looking into this reality. Seeing things that's wrong, seeing things that's fucked up, exposing their flaws. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what the fuck is going on with our people, just why they so fucked up. You got to be into this kind of shit, It worked for me, it can work for you. It says it takes away the life of its owners. That's right. God don't like wickedness. God don't like our people being wicked, and we the ones that's getting our the main whoopings. You know, like Yahweh said, I'll start with the house of Israel. You know what I'm saying? I'll start with them first, and then when I get to their enemies, I'm gonna do their enemies grimy, but they about to get the first blow. So it's a lot of our brothers and sisters that's turning up dead and destroyed, mutilated, or being chastised. You know what I'm saying? And because they won't stop their wickedness, they won't stop the things that they're doing. They refuse to change their way. They ignore Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? They want to be godless. Some of them go against him. You know what I'm saying? For money, for fame, for power. You know, just dumb shit. And all of that shit is just destroying you as a man or a woman. It's just making you worse. You know what I'm saying? It's not making you better. It's making you sicker. It's stacking them sins up. You got racks and racks of money. You know what I'm saying? But you're not knowing that them racks and racks of money is racks and racks of sin, man. Just wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? It's both and both, you know? So you got to be, you know what I'm saying, circumspect and be very much aware, man, of what the fuck you doing. Because the Most High, like he said, seek me and live. I'm life. I'm the way. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be smart, man. Like, do you want to live a short life or do you want to live a long life? Do you want to eventually get caught by the Lord and be killed in different judgments? Because a lot of brothers are getting shot up. They catching strange diseases. Some of them are being mutilated. You know what I'm saying? Getting their legs shot off. They can't walk no more. Some of them getting put behind bars and dying there. Some of them is overdosing off drugs. You know what I'm saying? Getting jumped and beat to death. You know, some of them is just being condemned. Like, okay, the Most High don't want you to know about the truth. He don't want you to know about him. So he'll condemn you. He'll lock your brain up to where you only believe in certain things. And you don't believe in the how about Shem Yahushua. You believe in lies and delusions. Things that just don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The Most High will lock your mind up and keep you, stunt your growth. You know what I'm saying? He'll keep you from advancing. He'll keep you from growing. At a certain point in time, you'll stop learning. At a certain point in time, this is all you know type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? It'll stop you from growing, literally. And you'll just be some dumb nigga, you know what I'm saying, that's out there regurgitating the things that you think is right and the things that you know, and it's just making you look even worse. It's just making you look even dumber. Because that's all you know. That's your limit. That's your limitation. You're not growing. You're not learning as a man. You know what I'm saying? You're not changing. You still stand the same way because the world is full of changes, man. You ain't gonna never just say you staying the same, man. You're gonna go through fucking changes, bro. You will. And it's a lot of brothers that have stunted their growth and stopped themselves because they don't want to change. They're afraid of that. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is definitely change. Definitely. But if you don't want to change, Most High say I can always just kill you. It says, wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in the open squares. She cries out in the chief concourses at the openings of the gates in the city. So it's talking about the prophets. You see a prophet with that with the tunic on, and he carrying a Bible, and he got cameras, and it's like 3 or 4 or the 10 of them brothers. You know what I'm saying? Standing, they speaking aloud, and you see that, you're supposed to stop by and acknowledge it. You're supposed to stop by and check it out. Make inquisition, investigate it, see if they are to be true. You know what I'm saying? But no, this is what people do. It says, and at the openings of the gates of the city, in the cities, wherever the Israelites may be, that's where the prophets are. Where they at the most. You know what I'm saying? What are they doing the most? And this is daily. They be out there. Great most of them, they be out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You can be having all the fun of your life and you just happen to walk past them, not even batting an eye to them. And it's impossible. At the same time, it's impossible if you're not to bat an eye to them. You know what I'm saying? But that's what people do. You know, some people are living their best life, so, you know, they'll shut them out, not realizing what you have done to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High is right there on the sidelines calling out to you through his people. You know what I'm saying? Bringing you back, trying to get you converted, trying to bring you back into the house of the Lord. And it's open. It's free for you to come in. I mean, there's laws to all of that and shit. You can't just come as you are. You can't just be like, oh, I'm with Yahweh and you smoking weed. I had to learn that the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be no person that's smoking crack and you out there preaching. You know what I'm saying? Or you over drinking and you just a drunkard and you out there talk about praising how about Shem outside with a big ass beer can in your hand. You can't do that. You can't just come as you are. You have to change. You know what I'm saying? And that tells you in the book of, I think it's the book of Exodus. At the end of Exodus, on the way to Deuteronomy, I think, it tells you that. You know what I'm saying? The Most High warns them about bringing certain people into the house of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If they set foot in there and they're not perfect in the eyes of the Lord is going to kill them on sight. You know what I'm saying? Some people are cursed. You know what I'm saying? So you see a paraplegic person, that's a curse. You see a man with Down syndrome, that's a curse. You see a woman with a chicken arm, that's a curse. You see somebody with a lump in their head and that's permanent, it's like a deformity, that's a curse. You can't just come as you are. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be that. That's not how I go, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, well, back in the ancient days, that's how it was. It was real strict. It was real specific. You let a retard in the congregation, not to be disrespectful, you let a handicapped person into the congregation, and the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it's the reason why that man is like that, because Yahweh made him to be like that. He cursed him that bad. So for the Lord to be so perfect, you know what I'm saying? For him to be so awesome, for him to have no imperfections, you know what I'm saying? No errors, no flaws, and you would bring something like that cursed into his holy ground, God is liable to kill you and him. And he will. You know what I'm saying? So that goes for the same, you know what I'm saying, for being into the congregation of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? Not as strict as it was in the ancient times, you know what I'm saying? But now, in this time, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can't just, I'm just saying, you can't just come as you are. You know, I'm just explaining how strict the Lord was back then. It was strict, man. For you to step in Yahweh's presence, you know what I'm saying? And you're like that, you know what I'm saying? Or you some sort of thief. You know what I'm saying? You go inside the congregation of the Lord and you steal that pieces of gold off the altar and shit, and his eyes and his presence. You know what I'm saying? You're doing wickedness, or this woman, she not supposed to be in the congregation, and she walk in the eyes of the Lord, and she a woman, and she speaking up, she talking. You know what I'm saying? While Yahweh is communicating to his prophets, man, the Lord will kill you on sight. Just by looking at you, gonna die, man. You will burst into flames. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't just come as you are. Respect Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, we all not perfect. We all make errors. You know what I'm saying? And change. That's what he wants you to do, ultimately change. Don't just be the same way and be in your ignorance. Right now, the Most High say, I'm loving and kindness, I'm beautiful, and I'm generous. So, right, especially in these times, because we know damn well we need Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We need the Lord. So the God is giving you a million gazillion chances to change and to be turned over to a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? To become that new man before these times are, you know, for these end of times really kick in, and you can't do that no more, you know? So change. That's what's most important. Don't come as you are, you know? It says, she speaks her words. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn at my rebuke. Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. It says, I will make my words known to you, because I have called and you refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded. That's right. Nobody care. You know what I'm saying? You see all kind of brothers, you know what I'm saying, that'll walk past me. You know what I'm saying? You see all kind of sisters that'll see me and keep going. They don't care. They'll look at me and they'll look ahead. Or they'll continue to talk about whatever vain shit that they talking about. Because when you get in the truth and you ain't around this truth and you ain't about this truth, everything else is fucking irrelevant. It is. It's irrelevant. The shit that they talking about is of a reprobate spirit. The reprobate spirit, like I said, is a repeated pattern. Day after day after day after day. This is boring as fuck. I want to hear something different. And what I heard different was the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. What I heard different is that I'm a son of God. You know what I'm saying? What I heard different is that I am a fallen angel, so to speak. I am a part of the congregation of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The Lord is black. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? The Messiah is a Negro. You know what I'm saying? The prophets are out there on the streets. I want to set myself on more positive things rather than focus on the same old shit and the negative shit that's going on with our people. The shit is boring as fuck. Yeah, it's give you some stuff to talk about, but do you realize that you're doing the same shit every fucking day? What the fuck is so new about what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm going to strive to be different. I'm going to be into the word to the best of my abilities. I'm going to go and pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I'm going to go do the exact opposite of what my people are doing. I'm going to strive against the current. I'm not going to go with the current. I'm one of them motherfucking fish that's hopping that's hopping up the current, climbing up the current. I ain't going to be like the rest of the dumbass fish that's just letting the current carry their ass. No, I'm jumping up the current with the rest of them brothers to the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? So strive to be different. That's what's different. Is this word being preached. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the name Yahushua, and his vibration that's going out to the word. That's what's new. You know what I'm saying? The new wine, the new oil. Hallelujah to that, man. Get into this. Because the shit that you're doing is very old and it's boring and it's the same shit every fucking day. Women talking about how they had sex with 3 or 4 men. Some niggas rolling around talking about how they beat some nigga up, you know what I'm saying, and how they knocked him out at the party and how they, you know what I'm saying, returned fire on their ops, or I done took a gunshot. That shit is the same shit. Or niggas talking about, oh, let's go roll up the weed, let's go smoke. I got this new bomb shit that just came out from the medical store, or that my plug got, you know what I'm saying, let's roll this up. You know what I'm saying? This some new shit. That shit ain't new, it's weed, man. And yo fucked up conscience, you feel me? And your mindset is so wicked and so fucked up. You think that the shit that you're doing is new? You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. It's very old. And shit ain't nothing new. The prophets was watching brothers smoke weed in the ancient times. You know what I'm saying? Brothers dying off opium. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Whatever the cocaine was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? In ancient times. Brothers over there, you know what I'm saying? Selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? Selling different doctrines, you know what I'm saying? Brothers over there believing in lies, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm kicking it with the Romans, kicking it with the white folks and shit in their congregations and shit. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, they being oppressed, you know? The prophets seen that back in the days. And what did they choose to do? Go around it, avoid that shit. It says, because you have disdained all my counsel and would have none of my rebuke, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock you when your terror comes. When your terror comes like a storm and your destruction comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me, because they hated knowledge. I did not choose the fear of Yahweh. It says they will have none of my counsel and despise my every rebuke. That's right. You got niggas that be thinking that it's weird for you to go out there in the corner and prophesy. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas thinking that it's weird for you to call Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai instead of saying God and Jesus Christ. You know, instead of having the right wisdom on them and discerning knowledge. You know, discerning, you got to sort shit out. You know what I'm saying? They think it's weird. You know what I'm saying? For you to tell them something that they don't know, they think it's strange or offensive. You know what I'm saying? But when something happened to them, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of brothers and sisters that are very aware of Yahweh's presence by now. They are very aware of the prophets. They see brothers out there stepping up. You know what I'm saying? Great millstone out there on the blocks. You know what I'm saying? Brothers like me that just pop up out of the randomness. You know what I'm saying? And be out there on the highways and byways and just be out there reading the Bible and shit, whether 1 or 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So you seen us. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, sometimes... Well, actually, no. I'm pretty sure everybody know about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai by now. They know about the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you get that bullet put in you, you finally want to call on God, like I said. When the white man locked you up for 99,000 years and shit, just giving you overkill time, you know what I'm saying, for you to be in jail, then you want to go on your knees and pray like, Lord, if you get me out of this, I promise you I'll be a better man. Giving out empty promises, but that's the times when Yahweh say, I'm not going to hear you. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't care when you was out there killing. You didn't care when you was selling your own people them drugs. You didn't care when you was rapping about this shit. And these younger minds and these younger brothers that hear this shit go and do what the fuck you rapping and you singing about. You know what I'm saying? You didn't care about that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, why should you care now? Why should you call on me now after all of this time? Now you in your darkest hour. Now you at your last minute and you want to call on him thinking that he going to send an angel down and swoop you out of the shit that you put yourself in? No. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said, hell no. And this is why so many brothers is being destroyed, because the Most High allows them to be destroyed. You still got to get your work. You're going to get yours. You're going to pay for the things that you've done. And time is going to catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't repent, and you don't go back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai with a sincere heart, with a sincere mind, with a sincere spirit, the Lord say, man, I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to put you down so deep. You know what I'm saying? 6 feet deep per se. You ain't even got to be dead. You're going to wish you was dead when God gets you. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes death is appropriate. You know, you hear about these rappers nowadays dying. You hear about celebrities that are Israelites passing away. You know what I'm saying? You hearing about people that on the streets and shit, and people that you know that done passed away and died because Yahweh Shem outside and took them out of this life. It's time for you to go, man. It's time for your judgment. You doing so much wickedness and shit. You act like nothing ain't gonna ever happen to you. You got brothers that's walking around like that, feeling like they untouchable, even to God. Nothing is never going to happen to me. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to stop me. Not even God can stop me. They'll use that too. I put that on God. I'll beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Taking the Lord's name in vain. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting Yahweh Shem outside. You know? And the Lord say, them the ones, it's a lot of us brothers and sisters getting murdered by God. And God don't care. He even killed kids, man. Wicked ass little kids. Sit up there doing evil ass, fucked up ass shit. They get into that car crash, or they get shot at. You know what I'm saying? They stealing and they robbing and they hurting people. They get thrown in jail and they getting raped and they getting, you know what I'm saying, stabbed up and they getting beat. They getting strung out on drugs and starving to death. You know what I'm saying? Because there's all kind of shit going on in prison that's fucked up. And if you're not strong, you know what I'm saying, and nobody is strong in prison. Everybody is the same. You know, it can break you down and it can destroy you, you know, and sometimes that's what it's meant to do, you know? You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be like that. And then God laugh at you. Oh, I finally got you. Oh, now you want to call on me. How about Shem outside said, I'll laugh at you when your terror come. When your destruction come like a whirlwind, when shit just hit you out of nowhere, my nigga. Like, damn, like I was just with my baby mama and all that and got T-boned by a tow truck and now we gone. You know what I'm saying? Baby mama, me, and the baby. You know what I'm saying? We all gone. We just got hit and everybody mourning you and shit. That's the shit that God laughed at. Whoever perished being innocent, was they innocent when they died? Did you actually look into their life and check things out and renovate? You know what I'm saying? Did you actually investigate and see if this motherfucker was a bad person or not, instead of judging off what people done told you and things that you done seen this person do when he felt like doing good? Was he always a good person? Hell no. And that's what God laughed at. Like, that's why he gone. That's why I took him out. And there's nothing you can do about it. God really laughed at that. When people get their just due and get their work, and the wicked get theirs, we laugh at that shit. It feel good to see them finally getting theirs. It feel good to see them meeting their demise. Why? Because they done done so much evil and fucked up ass shit. Sometimes it's small, and then sometimes it's on big ass proportions where it's actually shaping our people and their image and their daily lives and fucking them up. Some people gotta be removed, man. Life is a part of death, you know what I'm saying? But the Most High chooses who to kill and who not to kill. No, and who not to kill. Who to give more time to and who to shorten it and taking them out. The Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the judge of life and death. He chooses who gonna get their eviction and who gonna pay their rent and stay. You feel me? Pay their rent ahead of time. Pay your rent 6 months ahead of time type shit. Or you gonna be late on your motherfucking bill for the Yahweh Shem Yahushua and you don't pay, you know what I'm saying? And the Most High evicts you out of your life, you know? And he laughed when you do that, you know, when he do that. The fuck, nigga? Yahweh Shem Yahushua he got a funny way of doing shit. And certain things that you think is serious is actually funny to the Lord. That shit funny as hell. It says, they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me, because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They will have none of my counsel and despise my every rebuke. Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with the full to the full with their own fancies. And the turning of the simple will slay them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear of evil. Amen to that, man. Because the Most High keep you from getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Or like when niggas say, you scared go to church, or you know what I'm saying, or if you ain't about this life, then keep your ass in the house. Actually, that's a fucking good idea. Keep your ass in the house. You know what I'm saying? Get into your Bible. You ain't gotta go to church. We all know what church is about. Hell no, don't go to church. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, get into your Bible, get into your studies. You know what I'm saying? Hop on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Get on your phone, look up stuff. You know, investigate. Go seek out the prophets of Great Millstone. The Most High say, I will keep you. You will be secure without fear of evil. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? Rather, while niggas is outside playing and shit and getting high and shit, nah, I'm about to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with all that, dog. Like, I don't want to be about that. But y'all, you know, y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all later. Y'all be safe type shit. You know, avoid them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Know when to run away. Know when to strike. Know when to engage. You know what I'm saying? Know when to move, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Have those right movements. Know when to be nice. Know when to be on guard. Know when to burrow down and hide. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like that in this world. And especially because we know that the world is very spiritual. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very much spiritual. All the way from the animals to the people to the damn trees, my nigga. It's spiritual world. It's not just a physical world to where you feel it and they be like, oh, when it's real, it's real. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, you got to be able to walk by faith and not by sight. Use your spiritual eyes to see the shit that you can't see, nigga. You got to understand, it's all kind of demonic spirits that's flying through niggas and shit. It's all kind of demonic spirits that's on these niggas. They call them the voices in your head, too. That'll be different. While you doing the right thing, it'll be different things in your head that's just popping off in your conscience. You wonder why. You know what I'm saying? And these demonic spirits that's constantly trying you, constantly stressing you out, constantly straining you, constantly getting you to try and go off, constantly making you thinking that what you're doing is okay, and it's not. And you got a lot of niggas like that, constantly giving you lies, constantly giving you the knowledge. And when you understand that that's their job, and you understand that these demonic spirits are put here to test me, you know what I'm saying? And you know the truth about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you got that wisdom growing in you, and you understand the way things are, you'll definitely start avoiding shit like, hell no, my nigga, nah, man. You can go and do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm about to go and do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go into the house. I'm about to relax when I get off work. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to read my Bible, do my videos, hop online, you know, play some shooter games, watch a movie with my girl. You know what I'm saying? You know, because everybody got different lives. Nah, I'm cool, man. I got a baby I got to take care of, and I got a job and stuff. The Most High find different ways. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he'll manifest ways of different things of positivity to change a man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it could take for you to get shot up, for you to understand, like, damn, like, I done dodged death once because how the Lord allowed me to. You know what? Maybe I should check out God. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should check out, you know, going to go get a job, living a better lifestyle, because the shit that I'm doing right now, I'm not going to be in this world too much longer. You know what I'm saying? If I don't stop what I'm doing. Some niggas understand the signs, and some niggas do take the right way out. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers do seek out Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I heard about them brothers on the highways and byways. You know what? I'm going to get into that. You know what I'm saying? That's probably calling for the Lord to be, you know what I'm saying, with my people. You know what I'm saying? To know who I am and to know that I'm an Israelite and a man of God. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this no more. It's nothing wrong with saying that you quit, my nigga. Sometimes that's what it needs. Like sometimes brothers get into it and they get so knee deep in it, they be full of regrets and they finally just get that shit up, man. Like, man, fuck this shit. What the fuck is we out here doing, my nigga? You know, we out here playing on the block. We out here oppressing our people. You know what I'm saying? Selling other brothers drugs that can kill them. You know what I'm saying? We beating up our women. You know what I'm saying? Making them feel like they ain't shit, giving them, and at the same time, we giving them that manly mentality. That's why they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? We over here rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pushing different shit and different spells on our people. We over here pressing these kids to be like us. And we know we ain't shit. What the fuck are we doing out here, man? It's niggas out there making money. It's niggas out there. The Most High is rewarding niggas that's getting into the word. It's niggas out there on the highways and byways doing what the fuck they gotta do, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And living better lives. And having better relationship with the Lord and casting the things off that's hurting them. You know what I'm saying? Put off the old man and put on the new man. For real. Put off the old man, put on the new man. For real. Real talk, man. That's some real shit. Sort yourself out. It's all kind of demonic spirits that are there that's meant to be there to be a roadblock and a stumbling block to see if you're dumb enough to trip over it instead of stepping over it. You know what I'm saying? And this go out to all you little brothers, all my little brothers, man. All of my niggas, man. Not just the little ones, the big ones too. It's never too late to change your ways, man. For real, it ain't never too late. Sometimes it might be, you know, if it's a rap for your ass, it's a rap. You know, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, overall, when you still have a way out or you haven't made your choice yet, choose the right way. You know what I'm saying? Find a way out. Take that way out, you know? The Lord will give you all kind of signs, man. Niggas know when it's a rap for them, it's a rap. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, overall, you know what I'm saying? Before you get into this wickedness, before you get into this darkness, before something happened to you, you know what I'm saying? Choose life. You know what I'm saying? Choose the right way. And I'm about to close out with one last one. It says, my son, if you receive my words and treasure my commands within you, so that you incline your ear to wisdom. Man, it's so easy, man. For the turning of the simple shall slay them. Something so easy by peeping it out and listening. You know, listen to me. I got some game for you. Like Yahweh Shem Yahshua said, listen to me. I got some wisdom for you. You know, and this is daily, every day. I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? God gives out gifts, man. And the real gifts is his word. The wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know what I'm saying? The blessings, the work. You know what I'm saying? He put it on your spirit. I got something for you every day. You know? That's good, man. Something as easy as listening and inclining your ear to wisdom. Doing it. Listening and doing it. And apply your heart to understanding. If you cry out for discernment, you got to want it. And lift up your voice for understanding. If you seek her as silver and search for her as hidden treasures, then Yahweh Shem Yahweh, then you will understand the fear of Yahweh and find the knowledge of God. For Yahweh gives wisdom from his mouth. Come knowledge and understanding. He stores up sound wisdom for the upright. So like per se, this is one of the things I always say too. So, you know, a man should have many wives. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a nigga thinking that he going out to go and he cheating on this girl and that is wrong, he not understanding wisdom. This girl getting on your nerves, she over here starting shit sometime, or sometimes you just get tired of seeing them. Or you feel like it's some sort of insecurity, and you know that you're trying to be a good man, but you don't want to go and fuck around with another bitch. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes what you deny is exactly what you fucking need, and ain't nothing wrong with that. That's in a man's nature to go see other women. You know what I'm saying? That's in a man's nature to have multiple wives, not to just get stuck on one and then let this bitch jump on you and overpower you and tear you apart. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. The Most High got game, real game. You know what I'm saying? You know, another one, kicking it with brothers. No, it's not always like I keep re-innovating, because that's a snare too. Kicking it with niggas. No, it's good to be by yourself, man. Like the Most High say, man, forget about these women. Sometimes it's good to cast them off. Let them women chase you. Don't chase them women. They ain't going nowhere. Go and better yourself. You know what I'm saying? The Most High put it on your spirit to change. You know what I'm saying? The Most High put it in your spirit to do better. You know what I'm saying? You know, listen to Yahweh Shem Yahshua every now and then. You know, he got some wisdom for you, you know? You know, like the Most High said, instead of you rushing through your life, take your time. Don't be so fast to jump in to do what everybody else is doing. Be different, you know? What's another good advice from Yahweh Shem Yahshua that was real good, man? Or he teaches you that everything is materialism. You know what I'm saying? Don't be searching for all this glitz and gold and glamour and fame and shit. Sometimes you got exactly what you need. You know what I'm saying? You already in your comfortability. Why would you want more? Because the more that you asking for, it can destroy you. It can tear you apart. It can steer you away from God. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, instead of you trying to live to go be super duper rich like everybody else and a baller, or going out to go rap and shit and do some gay shit, you know what I'm saying, to get famous and shit, to get money, you some dumbass YouTube star, you know what I'm saying? You hell bent on being a singer. You want to go to college and have a boosted career to where you got 6 and 7 figures coming in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like the Most High said, especially when you get rid of all the knowledge and all that stuff that you think you need, you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you got the Most High got you right where you need to be in your comfortability with a sound mind, you add peace. You know what I'm saying? To some degree, you got what you need to survive, and that's good enough. That's the daily bread. That's daily bread. So it says, he stores up sound wisdom for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk uprightly. He guards the path of justice and preserves the way of his saints. Then you will understand righteousness and justice and equity and every good path. When wisdom enters your heart and knowledge is pleasant to your soul, discretion will preserve you, understanding will keep you. It says, to deliver you from the way of evil, from the man who speaks perverse things, from those who leave the path of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice in doing evil and delight in the perversity of the wicked, whose ways are crooked. You know what I'm saying? and who are devious in their past. Right, man. Stop kicking it with them nothing ass, gang banging ass niggas, man. Niggas over there killing people, and then people is out there searching around them to kill them. They always constantly in damn drama. This is for these little brothers that thinking that living that hood life and being on the streets and playing all these games and smoking and doing all these drugs and rapping, you know what I'm saying, it's good. No, it's not. This will get you killed way quicker. And then you got idiots that really do it after they done seen like 400, 500, 600 to like damn near 10,000 niggas that's gangbanging die, my nigga. Like, it's so many niggas that done died, niggas done forgot about them over time and just counted the update niggas that are dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, you didn't learn off the first lot of these niggas that done got killed in these horrible ass incidents. Niggas get his brain scattered all over the ground, and instead of your dumbass leaving the shit alone, you want to get up and go and retaliate and be hard. You know what I'm saying? And then something to come back on you. It's inevitable. That's the red circle. You don't want to be trapped in that shit. Blood in, blood out, man. You gotta be careful, man. Get your ass away from that shit and go and live a different life. Okay? There ain't nothing wrong with running away from shit sometime, man. Especially with these niggas, man. Especially in these gangs and shit. And these niggas that's over there manipulating these boys and shit. You know what I'm saying? These young cats and shit that's getting them into all kind of trouble. Making them walk that evil path. Making them perverse spirits. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the way to go, man. And sometimes niggas get into that weird sodomy shit. You know what I'm saying? Weird gay shit, you know? All I need is my niggas. Me and my niggas, we roll together. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, I got the block, I got the gang. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these bitches. Let's go and go get money. Let's go and go get this bread. You know what I'm saying? Let's go and go rob these niggas. You know what I'm saying? My bitches don't matter. All that matters to me is my niggas. You sentimental weird. That shit is weird, and that shit is kind of gay. It starts to blur the line of sodomy. And then you got niggas that are fucking into sodomy and gay, and they still gangbanging at the same time. You know what I'm saying? They start being attracted to the niggas that they hang around. Weird jail mentality and just demonic sodomy. So my best advice to you is to stay away from it. It says to deliver you from the immoral woman. Yup. Stay away from wicked women. All these little ass hood bitches and all that. The best thing you can do for them is sleep around with them, play around with them, and then leave them. You know what I'm saying? You'll know if a female come around you and she real. But overall, man, some of these women are so fucked up in the mind, they think they competitors to men. And men's strength is 10 times different than women. You hear the saying, the woman is the weaker vessel. Eve is the weaker vessel. But she the main nigga that's going around, because the men don't have no control over their women. Us brothers can't control these women because we allow them to get out of control and do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? That these women is trying to run over us, overpower us. And guess what? They don't even know. They don't have no fucking common sense. They going, I'm going to go, me and my man having a baby and this and that, and I'm going to have him on lock, girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure that, you know, we going to be together. He ain't going to leave me. He going to take care of me and this baby. And the nigga get up and go to the next bitch and start again and just even say, fuck the kid. And now this bitch got to be the man and the woman. And she got to carry it out. And she got like 3-4 kids by different niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard for her. And it's so much to the point to where every man that come in her life now, she destroying them and she trying to use them. Always asking for money, always begging, always needy. You know what I'm saying? Them the women that you got to do the best that you can to look out for. It's cool to kick it with them every now and then, but, you know, avoid them females. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta go and find you a female, no matter how hard it is to find a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's actually clear all that and not following that path. Because the same thing that the men, our brothers is doing, the women is doing that stupid shit too. And it's fucking them up. It's destroying them. And it's bad on them. It's even worse on them than it is on the niggas, man. Over there being dykes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be hood. You know, bitches out there being ghetto. They shooting up shit. You know what I'm saying? They out there selling they coochie. They finessing niggas. You know what I'm saying? They make you run a mile for that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Type of saying. You know? They think they got niggas. You know? They make them hard. They make themselves hard to get. And sometimes you just gotta say, fuck that shit. I ain't racing for this. I'm not about to sit here and bust my ass for this. No, fuck this game and fuck you too. Sometimes overall in general, sometimes you gotta put aside women to find yourself, man. That's some real shit. Put that shit aside, man. It's only gonna get in the way and slow you down and stop you from doing the shit that you're doing. Now, if you're in that position and all that, and you got it the way you got it, and the Most High put it on the spirit for some order in this woman, and she listening to you, and you got it how you got it, then, you know, by all means. But, you know, 9 times out of 10, don't do that shit. don't even pursue it, man. Let that shit go. Let them bitches be wicked. The Most High say, I'm trying to keep you from being destroyed, because a lot of men go out they whips for women. Nigga, they leaping over fire hoops and they back flipping, you know what I'm saying, off swings and shit. You know what I'm saying? They fucking blowing fire. They doing magic tricks just to keep these dumb bitches' attentions, when you should just let them go. Let them do what they want to do. You keep coming up, you keep doing what you doing, and you know the Most High may put it on the women to give you attention, and they gonna gravitate to you because they see you on your grind and seeing you doing what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And then you still gotta, like I said in the beginning of my video, you still gotta put the Most High first. The Most High is about everything, and He teaches me that everything around me is materialism. He teaches me that I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? That I am everything. You know what I'm saying? And I don't depend on everything. Everything depends on me. And you got to give the women that mindset of that reverse psychology. And sometimes women accept it and other women don't. But that's just a natural law of things. That's what niggas got to get back their power, man. And the Most High is giving them that small amount of power with the wisdom and knowledge and understanding and fear in the Yahweh Shem Yahushai to come back to the Lord and to get your power, to be connected back to the power. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High is everything, and He's making you a God on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Lowercase God, you know, many gods, and everything around you is nothing, and you make everything. You are the man. You are Jacob. For the portion of Jacob is not like them, because he is the former of all things. Amen to that. And I'm about to close out. It says, from the seductress who flatters with her words and who forsakes the companions of her youth and forgets the covenant of her God. For her house leads down to death and her paths to the dead. None who go to her return, nor do they regain the paths of life. Right. Some of the brothers don't even make it, and they don't even get the fucking truth. A lot of them brothers is dying, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of brothers don't even have the word. A lot of them are blinded. Some of their knowledge is limited. The Most High denied access, you know what I'm saying? Because they love the world. They love being around them 2/3 Jakes. They love being godless so much. The Most High say, then that's what you are. That's what you want. That's what you got. You are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? So you can go and do what you want. I don't want you no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of giving you a chance. Just go and do whatever you want, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So don't be like that. Be careful, because that's Israel. The wicked part of Israel is like that. Seductress, whore, you know what I'm saying? Warmonger, shit starter, you know, cheater, you know what I'm saying? Liar, a wicked woman, widow, you know what I'm saying? Because and that's spiritually talking about the 2/3. Because a lot of them don't have God, and God don't want them. Hell no. God said, hell no, I don't want them. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that Yahweh do want, He work with them. You know what I'm saying? He allows Himself to be found by them. And them the women that's being converted and becoming real Israelites. And the Most High give the 2/3 chances. They just don't want to be with the Lord. They don't. It says, so you may walk in the way of goodness and keep the paths of righteousness. For the upright will dwell in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the earth, and the unfaithful will be uprooted out of it. So, you know what I'm saying? You get the wisdom and knowledge and understanding and the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You're going to seek out Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It may be well that the Most High have favor on you, allow you to live longer and to become stronger and to strive in this world and endure to the end of days. You know what I'm saying? To actually make it to see the great nuclear day. I had a dream 2 days ago. Now to speak of it, I had a dream. You know what I'm saying? That I was at the desolation. I was in Jacob's trouble, and everything was blown up. It was World War III. The whole buildings was torn down. It was women walking around with babies in their hands. It was people walking around not knowing what was going on. And I was in a building, and the building was collapsed. And in the background, it was some sort of weapon. You know what I'm saying? I was hiding in this building, and the weapon, you know what I'm saying, bursted up out of the ground. You know what I'm saying? And it retaliated fire to wherever it went. But the strange part about it is that when the weapon shot off, it blew up the entire city. It set like 5 shots. And these 5 shots destroyed the entire city right in front of my fucking face. You know what I'm saying? And I was so afraid, and I was so scared of the destruction. And I was so afraid of the machine. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all kind of wind and all kind of generation coming off the motherfucker to where it terrified me. And I woke up, and I was so terrified I can feel it from my feet to my fucking head. You know what I'm saying? I was in fear. You know, I was afraid. I was fucking terrified, man. Like, damn, nigga, like that. And it was a depiction of the nuclear events that were going to happen, the weapons that are going to come out during World War III. And I was going to live to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna live to see that day. So that's the day you want to get to. Hopefully, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai beam me up, you know what I'm saying, on the last day, and he take me up out of this place, because I don't want to be here during that day. That's why I'm out here giving back what Yahweh had gave me, praising Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Much love to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, calling Yahweh Hashem Yahushai the name Yahushai, and doing the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? If people ask me, they ask me. If people don't, they don't. But I'm always right here, you know what I'm saying, reading my Bible and doing what I personally got to do. Like the Most High said, if you got to prophesy to the wind, do so. You know what I'm saying? If you by yourself, you by yourself. The Most High say, I see you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't. I acknowledge that. I respect that for you even going out there and trying. For you to continue to endure. You know what I'm saying? We all fuck up. We all make mistakes. But the fact that you're enduring and you keep going, you know what I'm saying? You don't give up. You know? That's what's important. You know? And with that, calling Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh willing. You know what I'm saying? This is to the younger brothers. You know what I'm saying? To the young brothers, you know, before you make a decision, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Try not to do it. You know, find another way to live. Find a better lifestyle. Seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai and live. You know, it could go for the older brothers too, but some of the older brothers, you know, the wicked 2/3, they condemn in their mind. You know what I'm saying? So for the younger brothers that got a chance, you know what I'm saying? You know, choose life. Choose Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Choose a different path. Be different. Be better. You know what I'm saying? Grow stronger. Grow up. You know? Don't be like these niggas that stunting their growth and they deny Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They don't want to read their Bible. They ignore the prophets. You see the prophets on the highways and byways and they GMS? You know, go on mess with them. Even if you hear some of the prophets, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, they might not be, some of them going off, but they still preaching the word. You know, sit back, listen to them, man. They got some knowledge for you, man. And with that, shalom.